universe, where you learn the secrets of the social media through the social universe, and in many cases the secrets of the universe itself. Today we're going to be talking a lot about the cloud and what the cloud is, and in case you have a question about what that is, you'll learn a lot more about it later on the show. But first we want to also give a shout out to our sponsors that make this all happen, and we have Crexendo, who is the major sponsor for our show. Crexendo provides web marketing of all kinds, and also telephone, VoIP cloud phones, for those of you who know what that is. If not, listen in a little bit later and you'll find more about it. And they also provide internet as well. So thanks to Crexendo, located in Tempe, recently relocated, which we thank them for, to move down from Utah down to Arizona. We're going to talk more about that. We also have our sponsor, Glendale Flowers, on approximately 59th Avenue and Glendale, in downtown Glendale, in those nice quaint shops. Go down there and pick up some flowers for a loved one, and for any occasion, just go down there, and for no occasion, go down there and pick up some flowers. And then we have Planet Beach, who is located a few miles north on Berend and the 101, just south of the 101 on 59th Avenue as well. So thanks again to all of our sponsors, and we are joined today by Jason Taylor of Crexendo. Again, we appreciate you sponsoring the show, and Jason, tell us a little bit about where you fit into Crexendo. Tell us a little bit about Crexendo, and then let's talk about the cloud, what that nebulous thing the cloud is.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I'm glad to be part of the show, and thanks for inviting me. I'm Jason Taylor, and I'm the event sales manager for Crexendo Corporation. So it's an exciting job. I get to go to the different trade shows throughout the country and help promote the business and help inform many businesses about the cloud and the benefits of it. So I'm very excited about my position moving from sales to events, and having a good part of that.
Welcome.
I'm excited about cloud. I've been with Crexendo for about 6 months now, but I've been selling cloud services since 2009, and actually been using cloud services since 2004. So it's kind of just becoming a new marketing name of the cloud, but in many senses it's been around for quite some time. So many people have a Yahoo email account, but they don't realize they've been utilizing the cloud for years, since the late 90s, because that's something that's hosted in the cloud. It's just something that kind of the industry is kind of moving towards one terminology of what a internet type service is.
Absolutely. The reason being is you don't have your own Exchange server on your server locally, and so it's in the cloud means that you don't have to set it up. You just apply for it and you have it and you use it, and that's it.
Exactly. I can access it from a library computer. I can access it from my smartphone. I can access it from a work computer. It really has no designation on what device that you're using.
I think another way to say the cloud is, for just the very basic user to understand it, it means being able to be used over the internet.
Correct. Right. Exactly.
Okay, great. So now there's a couple of things coming up that Crexendo has, is the world's leader in that industry. Tell us a little bit about the history of Crexendo and what has brought it into Arizona, and what's going on in Arizona in the next few weeks that's important to Crexendo and those around them.
Well, as you kind of mentioned, Tempe is our new headquarters. We moved it from Orem, Utah, and we housed 2 data centers, one in Utah and one in Tempe. And the executive management wanted to really cement its foundation here in the Phoenix Valley. So we're excited about that. In the next couple of weeks, we're hosting an open house event on September 26th. It's going to be located at 1615 South 52nd Street in Tempe, and that's at 5:30 to 7 o'clock. There's no admission. It's an open house. We're going to have food and drinks. We're going to have the CEO, Steve Mahalo, who started and founded Intertel. He's going to be there hosting, and we're also going to be doing a data center tour. So for many who don't know what the cloud is and they only get a topical view of it, we're actually going to see the cloud in action if they get to come to that event.
And it is. It's pretty cool. The other slightly more advanced term than just over the internet is data center, which you heard Jason mention. When somebody hosts something in a data center, the way that the data center is essentially the host of the equipment, and then it connects with very, very high-powered, high-level internet speeds to be able to utilize that and send it out across the web.
And that's correct. And one of the other things too is when you have something in a location like a data center, your servers, there's redundancy is a big part of your business. If you are going to be doing cloud services, you have to have redundant measures in there. We have redundant servers. We have failover internet providers from different sources. So it is a pretty robust system, and many people kind of have I guess a standoffish attitude towards putting their business or anything in the cloud.